Hi, I'm Bill Cherry, and I am a financial strategist. And our home office, which is actually my house, is here in Dallas, Texas, but we represent people all over the United States. Um, we started this business a long time ago by accident. I had been a banker and was continuing as a banker, and also it was doing investments for other people, helping them figure out what they need to do and that sort of thing. And a guy came into my office and he said to me that his daddy had died in New York City and left his mother with a interesting array of investments, some in stocks, some in bonds, some in municipals, some in real estate, and cash. And that he was concerned that his mother didn't know how to handle this stuff. She never had in her whole life, and that his father hadn't taught her anything. And she was in New York, and he was in the Houston area. And so my friend said to me, I'm a doctor, as you know, and I'm busy getting my practice going really strong. And I don't have the time nor the expertise to be able to help her with her problems. Would you do it? I was quite taken aback. I thought, wow, I don't know. And we talked about it a few more minutes, and I realized that the basic thing was to go and look at what she had, what problems could be there, what risk could be there, and how much she was spending on professionals to look after her various different investments. So I suggested to him, I tell you what you do, she's coming down to see you pretty soon. Why don't you have her stop in, introduce me to her, and let me visit with her a few minutes, and let's see what happens. I'm more interested in helping her get on a flat plateau where everything is there, easily touched, easily understood, easily manipulated to make it better, and to see how it comes out, where that she has very little risk. And so that's what we did. And his mother loved me and I loved her. It was immediate, I promise. I couldn't have been more fortunate. But anyway, I started going through her stuff, and I learned something that I had learned a long time ago as a banker. And it was that oftentimes people buy stuff and it ends up in, like a piece of real estate somewhere, and it's a house and it's making some money, and they don't bother to try to figure out how important it is to their investment strategy. And they also don't seem to spend much time figuring out whether that investment is earning what it ought to be earning based on its value. And so we started looking through this lady's stuff, and I realized that it was just a helter-skelter stuff all over everywhere. He had several different brokers, and he would get something out of the Wall Street Journal and think that was really cool, and he was making a lot of money anyway, and so he would buy stock, in some company and put it away and not think much about it. And even his trust was messed up, really. Fortunately, his son was of a kind that was interested in it, in looking after his mother and not trying to figure out how he might get some of it. So what we did was, after several months, I guess, we put together a plan for her to get all of her eggs in specific baskets. So she knew what she had at any one time. She had professional management looking after each one of these baskets. And the professional management was not costing her an arm and a leg. and she could do whatever she wanted to do, which as far as she was concerned was play bridge. So the remainder of her life was just spectacular as far as she was concerned, and Lord knows her son was certainly happy for that as well. And from that little story that I just told you began what I do. And I've done it for 50 years. And it is to look at what's going on in the estate, the living estate, in most cases, of people, and to see if in fact it's the way it should be, or if it needs to be tweaked, or if the whole thing is a disaster, and then helping them get it straightened out so it'll be there forever. That's what I do. I'm a fiduciary. I'm the real one. I don't charge anything based on commissions and all that sort of thing. All I do is go through your accounts, your will, trust, everything, and look for errors, and look for things that are not as strategically good as they should be. And we get those all lined up, and I make some recommendations to you as to how to solve the problem. And that's it. I get paid a fee for that. Give me a call sometime. I'd like to talk to you. We also have gotten real big in this Zoom thing that's on the Google. And so we're able to look at each other straight in the eye no matter where you are through our magic of video cameras and the screens of our computers. And we'll get to know each other. We'll figure out whether or not I can help you, and if I can, we'll come up with a fee, a fair fee, I promise. It'll be the only fee, and we'll get you set up and get it all going, and then you can sit back and relax. That's not bad. I'm Bill Cherry. I'm the principal of William S. Cherry and No Company. William S. Cherry and No Company, and it means exactly that. I'm it, and there's no company. Our website is wscherry.com, wscherry, CHERRY.com.